Hi my loves, welcome to the Shift Pilates. My name is Eka and thank you so much for joining me onto the mat. I've been a Pilates instructor for over 5 years and I've been practicing Pilates for over 15 alongside my professional dancing career. Today I have got a juicy 35-minute flow for you all. We are focusing on lower body and abs. It is going to be yummy, yummy, yummy. All you need today is a good old Pilates ball, my favorite prop in the whole world. But of course, if you don't have one, you can get resourceful with just a folded up jumper, or you can of course do this whole series and this whole workout with no equipment at all. It just adds a little bit of something. As always, here at The Shift, we film all of our workouts in silence, so you're welcome to work out in silence. You can of course play your own music, or we have our Shift curated playlists linked down below. That's all from me. Get your mat, get your resolve and your will to push a little bit deeper. It is time to clock in to the shift. Okay, my loves, we're gonna start lying down today. Just bring your ball to the side. We will get to her in just a second. Bring your knees into your chest and start to take a little rock side to side. I want you straight away to start to marry your breath with your movement. Can you deepen your inhales? And then as you exhale, pull your knees a little bit closer and your hips a little bit further down into the mat. Starting to feel the openness through each hip. Let your right leg go long and fall down towards the mat. Hug your left knee in and let's start to take some gentle circles around. Your hands guiding your knee. Each circle gets just a little bit bigger. Beautiful, let's reverse. Got about 5 here. As always, if there's any sticky spots somewhere that needs just a little bit more love or one more breath, you are of course welcome to take it. Squeeze your knee in towards your chest. Right hand is gonna guide your left knee across your body. Let it fall. Maybe your left arm opens out into a cactus. Oh, glorious stretch. Breath in. Exhale, deepen your shape. One more breath in. Deepen into your shape. Slowly unfold. Give your knee one last squeeze and let her go long. Other knee comes in. Let's start to take our little circles all the way around. Each circle getting a little bit bigger. Your hip getting just a little bit more open. Let's start to reverse if you haven't already. And as you're taking this circle, I just want you to come back to maybe an intention. For the next little while, it's just you, your mat, and your body. Take your knees squeezed in, and let's take our leg over to the other side. Find your knee facing down towards the floor. Maybe your right arm comes out into a cactus. Let's all take a deep breath in. Exhale, deepen not only into your shape, but into your intention. One more. Squeeze it in. And let everything go long. We're gonna start to grab our ball. She's gonna come underneath our pelvis. So the best way to do this, just lift your hips up into a pelvic bridge and then place your ball underneath your pelvis. Now you don't want it too high where your bum is like sagging down. You want it just in that kind of flat area, kind of where your last bit of your spine is, your coccyx and your tailbone. So press it down and in. Feet are gonna be flat onto the floor to begin with. Let's all take a big deep breath in. Fill your lungs with air. Exhale, I want you to press the bottom of your rib cage and your belly button down into the ball. You're gonna feel your pelvis tilt towards your nose. Let's do that again. Breath in. Exhale. Start to feel the rock on your ball as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Nice, everybody. Now, palms are going to be flat down to the mat. As you continue to rock your pelvis forward and back, you're really going to focus in on that feeling of your belly button drilling down and your ribs being really contained. This is the feeling that we're going to find throughout this ab series. Exhale. Nice, everyone. Let's take one more big deep breath in. The next time you exhale, you're going to hold this position. Spine is trying to imprint down into the edge of the ball and down onto the floor. Let's lift one leg up into tabletop. Other leg meets you there. Let's find a moment of hold. Now you're straight away going to feel that instability. Perfect. That's exactly what we want. Let's take a single foot tapping down. Exhale, press back up into tabletop. So the aim of the game is to try and keep our pelvis and our abdominals engaged the whole time. And you want to feel that drilling down of this part of your torso. It's really easy as we go on this series to allow a rock to happen. You see how my ribs are starting to flare? We want to avoid that. Keep tucking in. That is the number one goal. Exhale, press and squeeze. Now, if you're feeling good here, I'm going to be offering some layers and some modifications as we go along. As always, my loves, take what you like, leave what you don't. Meet yourself exactly where you're at today. If you're ready for a little bit more, hands come up and above your head. This is going to lessen your base of support. So straight away, I'm feeling a little bit more jiggly. Abs need to work a little bit harder. I need to bring more focus in, rib to hip connection, them gliding together to keep everything stable. Lovely. Okay, let's start to add on. As your left toes lower down, right thumb is going to reach back. Exhale and squeeze up. Straight away, more load on your abdominals as you reach. Exhale and squeeze. Energize through your fingertips. Exhale as you return back to tabletop. So strong, everyone. Let's be here for another 8. We are moving slow. Straight away, lower abs have to be on as we're taking our dead bug. It's really all about that seatbelt feeling as we extend away. And then as we squeeze in. Beautiful. Let's go for 2. So one more each side. Exhale, press and squeeze. Lovely. Last one. Beautiful. You're going to meet me with both of your hands up. Your left hand is going to press into your left knee. Left hand is going to press into your right knee. It's just your left foot and right hand. Extending and then squeezing back in. So strong. Okay, now your left hand to your knee. Can you press both into each other? So you're starting to create a little bit of tension through this opposition whilst your extremities are lengthening away and then squeezing back in, that anti-rotation. So trying not to let anything else move through your front body. My loves, let's go for another 6. Deepen through your belly button. Let's go for 5. Super duper strong, team. Last 4. Straight to the other side in 3. Keep energizing through your fingers. Last 2. Press into your knee into your hand. Lovely, team. Embrace the shakes if you've got them. Last 1. Big strong squeeze back up into tabletop. Return with your fingertips up and above your shoulders. Just let your shoulders be heavy. Take an exhale and deepen your belly button down into the ball. Right hand meets your left knee. We go other side. Everything opens. Exhale, everything closes. Can you feel more pressure between your right palm and your left knee? Keep moving slow, my team. My left fingers are as energized as they possibly can be. I'm trying to reach far, far away. Or you can hear the shakes in my voice. And squeeze back in. Come back to your breath. Inhale. Exhale, ribs are heavy. Good. For 4. Keep pressing. For 3. Amazing job, everybody. We're going to come into a double leg tap and lift in 2. Beautiful. Last one. Meet me all the way back. 2 hands lift up to the sky. Remember that you can tap your hands down and press them down by your side at any point. Can you lower both of your feet down? Exhale and press. Ooh, straight away I'm feeling way more load on my abdominals. I have to work really hard. You might be able to see my shakes to keep everything quiet. Everyone stay with me. Squeeze your knees together. If this feels a little bit too much on your hip flexors or on your hips, or you find that you can't keep your ribs quiet, go back to your single leg toe taps. Inhale, exhale. Form is number 1 priority. Don't start to flare through your ribs. Stay true to the exercise. All right, everybody, last little addition if you choose to take it. Fingertips reach back as your toes reach forward. Exhale. Delicious. Let's go. Open. Squeeze it all in. I'm feeling my knees and my ankles squeezing together. Beautiful, everybody. Let's go for another 4 here. Press. Don't start to flare through your ribs. Keep them heavy, keep them quiet. Team, 2 more to go. Woo. Last one, no pulses, no holds. Extend. Everything returns. So strong. Wonderful job, everybody. Slip that ball out from underneath your pelvis. It's going to go underneath your right heel. Bring your left toes onto the mat. Let's tuck all the way underneath. And let's roll up. We meet at the very top. Squeeze. Again, I want you to find that rib to hip connection. We just did a juicy abdominal warm up and set. I want you to recruit some of that feeling right now. Squeeze rib to hips. Don't start to let everything arch. Roll everything all the way back down. Tailbone hits. Exhale. Spinal massage lifts all the way up. Like you're picking up a string of pearls. You lift up to the top. Squeeze your tush and then gently melt all the way back down. Team, I'm going to start to invite movement into my hands straight away. Again, if you would like them to just press down by your side, you are more than welcome to. Everything lifts up. As I lower down, my fingertips reach back and away. Sit bones and thumbs trying to reach in opposite direction. Roll and lift up. Melt. And lower down. Once I'm feeling quite comfortable here, let's start to pick up the pace. Tuck and roll, squeeze, melt all the way back down. Now my right heel, feeling quite light on the ball. I'm trying to fold my toes as much as I possibly can. Being in this elevated heel position, I'm straight away going to feel my hamstrings and the backs of my legs. Exhale, press and squeeze. Slow lower all the way down. Beautiful, everybody. The next time you exhale, press and squeeze up. Let's all hold. Press your right toes really firmly down into the floor. Same with your right shoulder. Can you float your left leg up into tabletop? Tap your toes all the way back down. Keep your hips high. Lower, roll, spinal articulation down. Articulation. And then everything lifts back up. Big strong squeeze, left leg floats, left leg returns down, everything rolls quietly. Nice, everybody. We are going to go for 4 more just like this, and then we're going to start to take our articulation out, start to build our combination. Exhale. We lift. Lower, beautiful. Let's do 2 more. Really enjoy your spinal massage here. Everything lowers down, my loves. Last one. We take a big roll up. Everything lifts. Everything lowers. Lovely. I'm going to start to tap my hips. Spine is straight. Exhale, press and squeeze. Tap. Exhale, press and squeeze. I'm going to start to add in my arms and my leg. As my sit bones tap, reach back, big strong press. Reach back, big strong press. Okay, leg coming into the equation. Big strong press, hold. We take a dynamic lift. Gentle lower, tap and lift. Up, down, tap and lift. Your right hamstring and booty should absolutely start to be feeling it by now. Aim of the game is to try and keep your hips as high and stable through this whole series. It's really the waistband of your pants that is pulling your knee in, down, and lower. My loves, let's start to add on. Lift your left leg up, let's all hold. Can you unfold your toe to the sky? We're gonna start to flex our toe, it lowers all the way down. Point lifts all the way up. Let's bend our knee in, but this time we're just gonna tap our booty as we do. Exhale, press and squeeze up. We take one float down, toes to the sky. As you bend your knee, tap your booty. Up, flex, point, and bend. So good, everybody. Once you've gotten that coordination down pat, as you tap your hips down, reach your fingertips back and behind you. My feet, my hands, my lefts, my rights, all get mixed up today. Exhale, press and squeeze. A paint down, a paint up, lower, and lift. Testing some coordination today. Yummy. A little bit of brain work as well as body work. The whole ethos of the shift. Take it slow. Get into the rhythm. So strong, everybody. We're going to take 2 more just like this, and then we're going to meet into just the paints of our legs. Beautiful. This is your last tap down. Lower. Exhale. Press and squeeze up to the sky. Paint it down. We lift your toe. Start to calm your breath down. Don't start to panic. Good. Keep reaching, especially left fingers up to the sky. Can you tuck and roll just a little bit higher? My loves, we're going to start to take some pulses in another 3. I know your right cheek is burning. In 2. Stay with me. Last 1. All the way down. Toes up to the sky. Let's pulse. Exhale, press. Press. And press like you're poking a hole through the ceiling. My team, tuck and roll a little bit higher. Can we pulse here for another 5, 4, 3, last 2. Hold on your last 1. Press your hands down by your side. Lift up just a little bit higher. Bring your toes back down onto the floor. Lift up and then gently roll down. Down, down. How glorious. Just before we go to the other side, ball is going to come in between your knees. Toes light onto the floor. Hands reach to the back of your head. Elbows are wide. Thumbs running down the sides of your necks. We take, your necks. Guys, I'm second guessing every single word that I say today. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Chest lift up and lower down. Coming into some upper abdominal work. And lower. Each time you take your chest lift, it's that familiar feeling of drilling your spine all the way down. Well done, my team. Right leg might be sizzling. Don't worry, the left one is going to join very soon. Try to continue to lift your shoulder blades away from the mat. Okay, I'm going to start to add on. Exhale, chest lift up, meet me there, hold. Can you start to float your toes up into tabletop? Give your ball a squeeze. Lower your toes back down. Lower your head, neck, and shoulders. We lift, hold, float, tabletop, toes down, lower head, neck, and shoulders. Now keep it segmented for now, everybody. I'm going to start to add arms in. Beautiful. Chest lift up, hold. As you lift your legs into tabletop, can you sweep your arms forward, palms up to the sky? Palms come back to the back of your head as your toes lower. Everything lowers down. Exhale all of the air out. We lift. Keep it quiet. Last down. And beautiful, everybody. Now, if you're feeling really good here, maybe we would like to start to make this simultaneous. So as you take your chest lift up, your legs are going to lift, fingertips are going to reach far away, everything lowers down, hands to the back of your head. Exhale. Inhale, lower. So strong, everybody. Eye gaze is going through the ball. I'm trying to feel like my chest is rainbowing up and over. Everything lowers down. Everyone, the next time we lift up, let's all meet there. Exhale. Chest lift up, let's hold. Reach your fingertips far away from you. Can you lift your chest any higher? Just your toes. They lower, they lift. They lower, and they lift. Everyone squeeze the ball. Inside thighs starting to come to play. One hand can always come to the back of your head if you need to. I want you to keep reaching your fingertips long and away. I'm trying to reach to the end of my mat. Another 4. You've got this. Let's go for 3. Is your back still pressing down? 2. Last one, everyone meet me up. Let's all hold. Let's pulse our chest. Exhale, lift and lift. Okay, I want you to deepen your belly button so far down that your shoulders have no choice but to lift and roll up. Everything is squeezing. Stay with me, everybody. We've got a couple more layers and exercises to go. How good? Can you lift and squeeze for another 5? 4, ball is going to come into your hand in 2, in 1. Bring your ball. One leg goes up to the sky, the other one goes long. You're going to start to thread the ball through your legs. Let's start to take a swap. Exhale, swap, and a swap. Can you start to bring each shoulder blade up and off the mat a little bit more? Everybody, keep it slow, keep it conscious. Stay with me. This is where the challenge gets to be. Are you starting to panic because you're feeling a little bit into your abs, maybe into your neck and your glutes? It is no danger. You're just doing a Pilates workout. Come back to your breath. Come back to your intention. Let's go for another 6, 5. Last 4, we will pulse. In 3, in 2, in 1. Can both of your legs reach up to the sky? Lower your head, neck, and shoulders down. Reach your ball back behind you. Everyone take a big deep breath of resolve. Turn your toes out just slightly. Zip your inside thighs together. Exhale, start to reach your ball towards your ankles. This is where we will pulse. And exhale it out. Good. Can your ball touch your ankles each time? Can you stretch your knees a little bit further? Point your feet just a little bit further. Good, everybody. Challenge point here is to start to lower your legs long and away from you. Ooh, that burn is delicious. My loves, 8, 7, yes for 6. Last 3, last 2, last 1, and lower it down. How good. Take a little moment, a little rock side to side maybe. Oh, my hip definitely needs to crack, but I'm not sure if it will. Ball comes underneath your left heel. Right toes onto the mat, right heel is lifted. Start to tuck and roll your tailbone all the way up. You meet me into your pelvic bridge. Gentle, lower, all the way down. Now I'm gonna start to invite my arms straight away. Fingertips lift up. And then as I roll down, fingertips reach back. This is our opportunity to return back to breath. Return back to your intention that you set at the start of class. Roll and squeeze. Gently melt all the way back down. It's so easy to get carried away with the feeling of, oh my God, this is so hard. You get into your head, your breathing starts to shallow, and you really feel like you're in danger, like, you know, tiger chasing you kind of vibes. When the reality is that you're just a little bit uncomfortable doing an exercise that's difficult. And this is the entire idea around the shift, is to learn how to train your nervous system in times like this. Pause on that. The next time you roll all the way up, meet me there, hold. We're going to start to take our dynamic press up. It's a lower down of your booty. Reach your fingertips back. Exhale, press and squeeze. We add our leg in. This time it's your right knee that floats up. It taps down. You tap your booty. Reach your hands back if you're taking that option. Exhale, press. One leg. You lower, keep everything stable. Down and lift. So it's in these times that you're able to train not only your nervous system, but the way your brain responds to the feelings of discomfort. You know, like during that ab series, I was not really wanting to do it. If I'm going to be so honest, I wanted to just skip a couple of my programmed exercises because it's hard and I didn't want to do it. But I needed to remind myself that it's in these moments that I need to tell myself I'm not in danger. I'm just on the mat doing some crunches. Like, it's really okay. And we're all going to be fine with it. The next time you lift up, meet me there. Find a moment of hold. Good, everybody. You're going to unfold the top of your leg. Flex all the way down. Point your toes. Lift all the way up. As you lower your bottom down, bend your knee in. Exhale. Everything lengthens long and away. Heel lowers. Maybe your arms reach back. Everything lifts. Lower it down. So good, team. Exhale, press. Find your breath. Find your calm. Can you continue to press the crease line of your bottom up just a little bit higher? Beautiful job, everybody. We're here for another 4. We're going to stick with just the paints of our legs. That's coming up in 3. Return to your breath in 2. Awesome job, team. Take your last one. Make it your best one yet. Exhale, press and squeeze. Everything lowers. Everything lifts. Let's just paint. We go down and we press. Down and we press. Can you lift through your left butt cheek just a little bit more? Making sure that your left knee is not starting to do weird things like open out to the side or tuck inwards. Keep it strong and straight. Everyone stay with me. Little pulses coming up. Good. We're painting here for another 4. For 3. Rib to hip connection. 2. Last one. Everything lifts. Let's go. Exhale, press. Press and press. Energize through your fingers. Calm your breath down. Use your exhale to help you. Poke a hole into the ceiling. My loves, let's do it for 8. 7. So juicy. What a privilege it is to feel this burn. You're not in danger. You are all good, team. Let's pulse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold your knee. Bring your hips all the way up and lower all the way down. So juicy, everybody. Grab a hold of your ball. Stretch both of your legs long and away. Flex your feet really generously. Tuck and roll all the way up. You meet me seated. Deep and scoop through your belly button and roll all the way down. Exhale. Lift up, and scoop and roll. Keep reaching your fingertips and your ball far away from you. Amazing. Next time you roll all the way up, Find your seated position. You're gonna roll down halfway. Bring your toes in. Wow, my breath. Calm it down. Bring your toes in. Bring your ball just in between your knees. Elbows start to reach back. Let's float our legs up. Tuck your tailbone. Tap your toes down. Knees up. Tap your toes down. Now I want you to find a little bit more of a C curve in your waistband. So I want you to imagine like I'm scooping like ice cream from your belly button. Elbows are actually quite light. We lower and lift here. Everything lifts up. Let's all hold. Can you extend your legs away from you? Scoop and round. Tap your knees down. Extend your legs. Bend. Scoop and round, really strong team. Okay, we're going to meet into our full boat position. The next time you scoop and roll up, hold. Maybe your elbows float, you might come up just a little bit, that's okay. Try and re-find that full boat position. Can you extend both legs? Bend both legs, stay with me team. Curve and round your spine, energize through your fingers, squeeze into your ball. Can you bend and stretch for another 3? Deepen it all, those abs are on fire for 2. Beautiful, last one, extend long and away. 5, get down lower. 4, scoop and round. 3, squeeze your ball. 2, 1, bend your knees. Whew. And let it all go. So good, everybody. I've got one more little section. Let's all stand up. We've so got this. Ball comes underneath your heels. I'm just going to do a little swivel around. Ball is going to come underneath your heels. You're going to be in this kind of Pilates V position. So if I face you for a second, toes are going to be apart. Whoa. Toes are going to be apart. Heels are going to be together, and you're trying to zip everything up. Like I've got a zipper from the bottom of your heels all the way up to your waistband. This is your position. So meet me there. Hands are going to come to your hips. Now, straight away, I don't want you to lean forward. Tuck your tailbone underneath. Feel your ribs quiet. We've done a lot of front chain work today. So a lot of working on your abs, a lot of working on the core. So I want you to recruit some of that feeling right now. Now, chin is long, heels are light onto the ball. Bend your knees, open out into a diamond shape. I want you to imagine like you're running down the back of a wall. Lift all the way back up. Zip your inside thighs together. Zip your heels together. Squeeze your tush. We lower. Guide your thumbs, allow your thumbs, to guide your glutes down. And we lift. So there's like a gentle tuck of your tailbone. Now, if you're looking for more, your fingertips reach forward as you lower down. Start to push your range of motion. Press all the way back up. Stay with me, team. We lower down, shoulders down, booty down. Sit bones straight down to your heels. Everything lifts up. Now you're going to feel your thighs, so the fronts of your legs, turn on immediately. Juicy, juicy feeling. Nice, everybody. These elevator squats, I want you to try and keep them slow. Don't start to race through them. Again, how true can you keep to the exercise? Big, strong squeeze. Okay, we're going to start to add on. We take one elevator squat down halfway. Hold, making sure that everything is tucked. We lift up an inch. We go down. Everything squeezes. Everything returns together. I am absolutely feeling it, but keep pulling your knees up. We got this. Down. Up an inch. Down an inch. Everything squeezes back. Open your shoulder blades. Keep your chin really, really strong, okay? You're not hinging forward. You're going straight down the side of a wall. Even as you pulse, everything lifts. My team, come back to your breath. Everything returns. Beautiful. I'm going to start to add on. We go down. Take your double pulse. Up an inch, down an inch, hold. Open your hands out to the side. Curve your spine, tuck your tailbone like you're wrapping around a big beach ball. Everything opens back up and we stand tall. My thighs are burning and so are yours. So we're really in this together. Up an inch, down an inch, open, curve, open all the way. And you stand so strong, everybody. We will be holding down there, just working through our opens and closes. Can you curve and scoop and round your belly just a little bit more? Good, team. That's coming up on the next one. So take your last stand up, feel your thighs pull all the way up to the sky. Let's all take a big deep breath and just laugh because the burn is real and we just get to embrace it. Why not? Lower all the way down. We open and tuck and roll closed. Open. Find that expansion of your spine. Tuck and roll closed. Good, everybody. We are staying here for 8. Good. Spread all 10 toes onto the floor. Keep your belly button active. Can you get down any deeper? My team, only 5. For 4, return to your breath. Make your pelvis move with you. You've got this. I know you're shaking. We've just got 1 set of pulses and then we are done for today's class. Everybody stay with me. 2 more. Enjoy the burn. Last one, stay with me. Full scoop and round. Good. Return all the way. Everybody, we've got this. Don't you dare stand up. Down an inch, up an inch. Let's do it, team. Tuck your tailbone underneath. Expand your chest and roll your shoulder blades back. Squeeze your belly button in. I know we're shaking. Let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3. Yes, you can. For 2. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. If I do say so myself. I programmed that and that was still humbling. Holy moly. Meet me down onto the floor, everyone. Bring your ball underneath your hands. You're going to open your knees out. Give them a little rub down. Ball comes underneath your hands. Open wide into a child's pose. Exhale and lengthen your chest down. Maybe a little rock side to side. Allow your belly to be heavy. And then start to roll your spine back. Hands roll onto the ball. Reach long and away. Maybe your eye gaze looks up. Exhale all the way back. Let's do 2 more. Returning back to your breath. Roll. Last one. And roll. Let your ball go and just settle yourself down into your child's pose. Let's all take a deep breath in. Exhale. Release it long and away. A deep breath in, come back to your body, come back to your mind, come back to your breath. Exhale. A gentle roll all the way up, a little shimmy out of your glutes. And you are all done for today. My loves, thank you so much for joining me. That definitely was a spicy one. Lower body and abs is always such a glorious combo, and who knew that such a humble little squishy thing could cause so much tension, so much burn, so much goodness. I really hope you all enjoyed that. It was such a joy to film. And as always, I hope that you shifted your mindset even just a centimeter in today's class, whether it was that you held a shape a little bit longer, or that you just pulsed for 1 extra second, or maybe you just didn't give up today. And you know what? That is fucking slay. And I hope you're proud of yourself. Thank you so much for joining me onto the mat. And as always, even though it's time to clock off, the shift mindset always stays with you. I'll see you guys in the next video.